Good morning, all. So, this is the fourth lecture of Basic Electronics Engineering. In the last lecture, apart from few numericals, I discussed that how to convert a number with base B1 to base B2 provided neither B1 nor B2 is equal to 10. That is, nowhere you have decimal. So, as I told you, that you go via base 10. You convert number n1 to base 10 and then the corresponding base 10 number into base 2, and I did one problem with you. So before I move to today's lecture, in lecture number 2 there was a minor mistake that was pointed out by a student. It was asked in this problem to convert 2979 to base 16, and by mistake I have written here 2969, so it is 79. It is a minor error. So let's come to today's lecture. And in the last lecture, as I discussed various conversions, now let's do some other types of some other conversions. See, apart from decimal number, you have binary number, octal and hexadecimal number. And hexadecimal number. This binary number has base 2. This binary number is with base 2. Octal number is with base 8, and hexadecimal number has base 16. Now if I have to do this conversion from binary to octal or binary to hexadecimal, suppose I need this conversion, binary to octal or octal to binary. Or if I am interested in octal to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to octal or binary to hexadecimal or hexadecimal to binary, whatever. If I have to go for these conversions, if you see, I am converting from one number from one base to another base, and none of these bases are decimal or 10, you can say. So we have to go via base 10. That is one method. Now, as I discussed this in the previous lecture also, if you look at these bases are in terms of some powers of 2. If you see this 2 is equal to 2 to the power 1. This 8 corresponds to 2 to the power 3 is equal to 2 to the power 3, and the 16 is equal to 2 to the power 4. The point is that all of them are in powers of 2. And in binary number, as I told you, you have only two digits, 0 and 1. In octal, you have digits from 0 to 7. And in hexadecimal, of course, you have digits from 0 to F. This portion we have already discussed. Now, just try to understand the concept here. We will not go via base 10, rather we will go via base 2, because all are in terms of powers of 2, because they can be expressed in powers of 2. Remember that the method that I will discuss today is only for these conversions only. If there is any other conversion, in that case you have to go via base 10. Now let's come to octal number, for example. You have octal number from 0 to 7. If I talk about the octal number, let's discuss octal first. Octal number. Octal number, you have digits from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These are the octal numbers we know. And if I have to convert, these all are in base 8. These all numbers are in base 8. That is, this is 0 is in base 8. This 1 is in base 8. Now all these. Similarly, this 7 is in base 8. So if I have to convert 0, base 8 into base 10, it is of course 0 in base 10 itself. 1 same as 1 in base 10, and so on up to 7 in base 10. But suppose I say that I have a number 8. Suppose I say that I have a number 8 in base 10. Now this is 8 in base 10 but not in octal. If I have to convert this into octal number, of course I'll go by successive division, because it's the integer part only. So I'll divide. I want that how much is this in base 8. I am interested in how much this number is in base 8. This is what I am interested in. So of course if you do the division, Let me do rough way. It will be like this: 8 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8, remainder is 0. This 1 is less than 8. I write from this order, it will be 1 0. This is 1 0 in base 8. And then further I can change this into binary also. But the point is that the largest number, further I can change this into binary also. The largest number, single digit number in octal and decimal is 7, which corresponds to 10 only, base 10 only. So the largest single digit number is 7. Now if I have these decimal number, just understand, these are decimal number, and let's write down the corresponding octal also. Let's write down the corresponding octal. So you have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. These decimal numbers. The corresponding octal numbers are, of course, same: 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Of course, if you have 8, I'll have to write this as 1 0. Sorry, this 8 in decimal will be 1 0 in octal. This 8 in decimal. Up to 7 it is same. So the largest single digit number is this much. Now if I represent these numbers in binary, if I have to represent these numbers in binary, or I say that I am interested in forms of 0 and 1, zeros and ones. So look at this largest number, this decimal 7 in binary. I want decimal 7 in binary. How will I convert this decimal 7 in binary? That is, I am interested in this number 7. Look at this number 7, which is in base 10. I want the resulting number in base 2. What will I do? I simply divide this 7 by 2. Successive division. So 2 3 is 6. Remainder 1. 2 1 is 2. Remainder 1, and I write from this order. So it is 1 1 1. So this binary, corresponding binary number is 1 1 1. Similarly, the 6 will be 1 1 0. You can cross check it. This 5 is 1 0 1. This 4 will be 1 0 0. This 3 will be 0 1 1, or rather it is 1 1. I am writing 0 here, doesn't make any difference. So this 2 will be 0 1 0. This 1 will be 0 0 1, and this 0 is 0 0 0. So this is how a decimal number can, the point is that the single digit, the largest single digit octal number can be represented by 3 binary bits. In decimal number, where we call it digits, in binary number we call this zeros and ones as bits. So the point is that the largest number, single digit number, is represented by 3 binary bits here. This is what we have to remember, that it is represented by 3 binary bits. So suppose now I am interested, suppose in writing, I say, now I directly convert it. Suppose I say that I have a number 26 in base 8, and I say that how much is this in base 2? How much is this in base 2? So what I do, I represent this 2 by 3 bits. Where is 2? 2 corresponds to 0 1 0. It will be 0 1 0, and 6 is 1 1 0. This is the result, final result, directly without converting this into base 10. So the point is that I'll simply represent every octal digit by 3 bits, because the largest single digit number can be represented by 3 bits here. So this is about how you convert octal into binary number. So if I say octal to binary, my first bullet point is that the largest single digit number. Alright, what we do, that octal number, octal digit you can say, each octal digit is represented by 3 binary bits. 3 binary bits. This is the first point. Let's talk about the hexadecimal number. The hexadecimal numbers you have 0 to F. Let's talk about the hexadecimal. Suppose I have hexadecimal. I talk about the hexadecimal numbers. Hexadecimal. Hexadecimal means base 16. Now let's talk about decimal. Suppose you have decimal number here. Decimal number. You have decimal number 0, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15. These are decimal number. If I have to write these, decimal means base 10. Decimal is base 10. And suppose I have to write the corresponding hexadecimal number. I am writing hex only. Means base 16. Now 0 corresponds to 0 only in base 16. 1 corresponds to 1. 2 corresponds to 2. 3 corresponds to 3. 4 corresponds to 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now up to 9 it is as it is. 10 in decimal is represented by A. 11 is B. 12 is C. 13 is D. 14 is E and 15 is F. This we have already discussed. Now just see, suppose I am interested that this number F, this F in base 16, largest number I am saying. This is a problem. Suppose is a question here. Suppose I say F in base 16 is equal to how much in base 2? How much in base 2? So F means, what I'll do, I'll convert this F base 16 into base 10 and then base 10 into base 2. First I'll proceed the normal procedure. So this F in base 16, I know that this F in base 16 is equal to 15 in base 10. This I know. And now I convert this 15 in base 10 into base 2. How will I convert? I'll simply again go for the successive division by the base of the number 2. So I'll divide this 15 by 2. 2 sevens are 14. 1. 2 threes are 6. 1. 2 ones are 2. And remainder is 1. And from here I write this in the reverse order. And my final answer is 1, 1, 1 and 1. This is how I can convert this. It is in base 2. So it means the largest single digit number. Of course, if I need any number more than 16 in decimal, in hexadecimal, I'll need more 2 digits. So up to 15, up to decimal 15 in hexadecimal, I can represent by a single bit, and the largest single digit number requires 4 bits. Suppose I am interested, and this code, I'll explain this code also. It is also called 8421 code. How you write it 8421? I'll just explain this to you. It is also called 8421. How to make this table actually? Let's see. It will be this one. This 15 is 1, 1, 1 and 1. Now actually this 8421 is nothing. I am writing in terms of binary. Binary means in powers of 2. This is 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power 2 and 2 to the power 3. This 1 corresponds to the power 0, 2 to the power 1, 2 to the power and 2 to the power 3. Now if you see this 15, I'll make a shortcut here. How you write this 15 here? Just see. This 15 is 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. Everywhere I write 1. 14 will be 14. If you see 8 plus 4 12 plus 2 14. Here I write 0. So it is 8 plus 4 plus 2 is 14. Next I need 13 will be 8 plus 4 plus 1. So I'll substitute a 0 here. So this is 8 plus 4 plus 1 is 13. So I'll start from here. If you see 0 means 0, 0, 0, 0. Let's come 1. I'll write 1 here. 0, 0, 0 and 1. Then 2. 0, 0. This is 2 here. This is 2 and 0. 3. How you write? 2 plus 1 is 3. So 0, 0, 1, 1. 4. I write 1 here. It's 0 here. Then 5. 4 plus 1 is 5. So it is 0 here. 6. 4 plus 2 is 6. So I write 1, 1 here and 6 here. Then 7. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. 1, 1, 1. And it is 0 here. Then 8, this is 8. 1, 0, 0, 0. 9, 1, 0, 0, 1. See, 8 plus 1. Then 10, 8 plus 2 means 1, 0, 1, 0. This is 10. A corresponds to 1, 0, 1, 0. B will be, B means 11. 8 plus 2 plus 1. 8 plus 2, 10 and 1, 11. So 1, 0, 1, 1. 12, 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is how you make a table. It's a very important table that we'll use many times. And this is how you frame this table. So the point is that in octal number, in hexadecimal number, you represent the largest digit, the single digit, we represent a single digit by 4 bits. See, if I write 1 or 0, 0, 0, 1, doesn't make any difference. Suppose I write a number 5. I write a number 5 for example. If I write 0, 5, doesn't make any difference. I make 0, 0, 5, doesn't make any difference. So I represent a hexadecimal digit by 4 bits. So the second point is that, first point, as I said, that you represent the octal digit is represented by 3 binary bits, and similarly the hexadecimal digit is represented by 4 binary bits. Rather, I should use each octal digit or each hexadecimal digit. You can use one more word here, each, or before this, each. Every hexadecimal digit is represented by 4 binary bits. So if this is clear to you, you can simply do the conversion by shortcut only. Now suppose I say that you convert, let's write a problem. Suppose I say convert 436.25 in base 8 into base 2. This word is 4. Now see, remember this table here in terms of octal number. I have discussed this table with you. Again, this table has same weights here, 4 to 1 weights. Look at this 4. We have discussed this 4 will be one way is that you convert this octal into decimal and then decimal to binary. Now while converting this into decimal, you need to convert this by successive division and this part by successive multiplication. Then the corresponding number you'll have to convert into base 2. So in spite of going to that method, we'll go by shortcut here. So this 4 is represented by, this 4 will be simply 100 by 3 bits. Then this 3 is 011. Look at this here, 4 is 100. This 4 is 100. 3 is 011. I am using this table only. 3 is 011. 6 is 110. 6 is 110. Point 2 is 010 and 5 is 101. This is my final answer in base 2. Or even suppose I say that next problem, this is octal to binary. Next problem, suppose I say that I have a number. I have a number like this. I say that I have a number 101110111.1101. I say this is number in base 2, and what is the corresponding number in base 8? So as I said that octal digit is represented by 3 bits. If I have to convert this into base 8, means 3 binary bits will represent a single octal number. So how will you go for this? For this integer part, you make a group of 3 bits. Look at the shortcut. You make a group of 3 bits for integer part from left to right. 3 bits. Then these 3 bits. Then these 3 bits. Now this one is remaining. All I can do is that I insert 2 extra zeros here. Doesn't make any difference. And I make a group of 3. Now 001, it corresponds to 1. 001, this corresponds to 1. Then 0, 1, 1 corresponds to 3. 1, 0, 1 is 5. 0, 1, 1 is again 3. Now, the pairing of this fractional part is, I'll go this way from left to right. This one doesn't have 3 bits. So what I do? I insert 2 zeros here. I write 0.5, 0.50, 0.500 doesn't affect the result. So I can insert zeros here and I make a pair here. Now again, this 110 is 6 and 100 is 4 in octal. So directly I can say that this is nothing, this quantity is equal to simply 135.3.64. Please cross check the result. You can cross check you can also cross check it, this one, by converting first into decimal and decimal to binary. Similarly this also by converting this into decimal and decimal to octal. So I hope this is clear to you. So since the video length is increasing, so I'll stop at this point. I'll continue with some more problem in the next lecture. Thank you very much.